Moses stood before Israel as a generation prepared to step into a land they had never seen, yet one their ancestors had been promised. But before they could inherit anything, he gave them something far more important than land. He gave them a way to live. He reminded them that their survival would not depend on strength or numbers, but on obedience. Not forced obedience, but a deep personal devotion. Then he spoke words that would echo through history, words still recited daily even now. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. This was not just a statement. It was a call to focus their entire identity on one God in a world filled with many idols. And then came the command that shaped everything that followed. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, and all your strength. Completely. This was not just about worship, it was about relationship. But here is what many overlook. Moses did not tell them to keep this truth private. He told them to weave it into their everyday lives. Talk about it when you sit at home, when you walk along the road, when you lie down, when you rise up. Faith was never meant to be confined to a temple. It was meant to live in conversations, routines, and ordinary moments. He even told them to bind these words on their hands and foreheads and to write them on their doorposts. What sounds symbolic became physical in later generations through practices like phylacteries and mezuzahs. But the deeper meaning was this: let God's truth guide your actions, shape your thoughts, and guard your home. Then Moses gave a warning that feels strikingly modern. When you enter the land and begin to prosper, when your houses are full and your needs are met, do not forget the Lord, because comfort has a way of erasing memory. Blessings can slowly replace dependence if you are not careful. He warned them not to test God the way their ancestors did in the wilderness, when they demanded proof, instead of trusting His presence. And He urged them to do what is right and good, not just for themselves, but so that future generations would understand why they live the way they do. And here is the lesser-known moment that often gets missed. Moses told them that one day their children would ask a simple but powerful question: why do we follow these commands? Why does this matter? And in that moment, they were not supposed to respond with rules. They were to tell a story. They were to remember slavery in Egypt, to remember rescue, to remember that their obedience was not about earning anything, but about responding to what God had already done. Their identity was rooted in deliverance, not obligation. Deuteronomy 6 is not just a chapter about laws. It is about memory, identity, and intentional living. It reveals that faith is not sustained by occasional acts, but by daily reminders.